All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. James Evans, Giovanni Cischke for the Video Game Master World Finals here. This is going to be an insane matchup here. We got Chi-Yu and Fluttermane for Giovanni, and we've got Incineroar and Brute Bonnet here for James Evans. Good leads on both sides here. We got a bunch of special attackers on Gio's side, but we have physical attackers on James's side. Now, off rip here, James can go for something like a fake out into the Chi-Yu slot here. He could even go for something like a fake out potentially, now that I'm thinking about it. Or he can knock off potentially into the Chi-Yu here. Fluttermane, very interesting situation here as well, because it is super effective into the Brute Bonnet. The Chi-Yu is super effective into the Brute Bonnet. Honestly, I'm not even sure. Like, could Giovanni just go for something like a Heat Wave, or could he go for like a Dark Pulse? It's very interesting to see what's going to happen here. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about what this play is going to be from Gio here, because he seems to be in a very advantageous position, just on top of his Pokemon being faster than James's Pokemon. Without that fake out, without that potential sucker punch on Brute Bonnet, it could be very interesting to see what happens here. But honestly, I am interesting to see what Giovanni and James go for here, as we're going to see a Terra actually come out from James Evans here, and Brute Bonnet is going to terrestrialize into a water type. Ooh, okay, so water Terra here, instead of being weak to both Moonblast and Heat Wave. We get a fake out here. Nice play from James. The Chi-Yu flinches, can't move. Moonblast, how much is this going to do? Whoa, well over 50%, and gets the Spore. Wow, that is big damage into Brute Bonnet there, and also puts Chi-Yu to sleep. I am interested to see how that turns out for James, because, I mean, yeah, Chi-Yu goes to sleep here, but at the same time here, Chi-Yu is not even the biggest threat. It's honestly the Fluttermane is the biggest threat on the field right now, because yeah, Chi-Yu, it's taken damage, but Fluttermane, it hasn't taken anything yet. And that Moonblast, it's a definite two-hit knockout in a Brute Bonnet with or without the terrestrialization. So it really comes, I don't even know what Giovanni is going to do here, and I'm not really 100% sure, because at first glance, Fluttermane can just go Moonblast for free on anything, really. It can do big damage to Incineroar. It can do big damage to Brute Bonnet and knock it out. That is going to be really interesting to see what happens here from James Evans here. I am trying to figure it out, but I can't. Oh, we see a switch out here. Switch out Fluttermane and bringing in his own Brute Bonnet. Ooh. All right, Brute Bonnet. But a sucker punch comes out and it will fail. Oh, that is massive for James. But the knockoff, removing the choice card. Ooh, okay, that's interesting play there. But also we have to remember that now, because Brute Bonnet is Water Terror on James's side, he can actually go for a Rage Powder, Giovanni can, and it can redirect Brute Bonnet on James's side. That is really an interesting situation here. I'm trying to figure it out here, because Brute Bonnet on both sides, I mean, Giovanni hasn't taken damage. James Evans has taken damage here. I don't know what's going to happen in this situation. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Oh, Chi-Yu stays asleep again. That is very unfortunate. And the Spore comes out. It will fail because Chi-Yu stays asleep. Another knockoff. Okay, that is nice. What's Brute Bonnet's on? Citrus Berry. Ooh. It was Citrus Berry, but Incineroar has to take a nap now. The cat is going to sleep. Okay, so right now in this situation, Brute Bonnet just put Incineroar to sleep. It can go for someone like a Rage Powder here, potentially, and possibly redirect the Brute Bonnet, if anything. But Incineroar has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep here, and if Chi-Yu wakes up here, it can go something like a Dark Pulse in the Brute Bonnet and knock it out in one hit. I'm trying to figure it out here. This is actually a really interesting position. I think Giovanni is very advantageous in this position. So it remains to be seen what's going to happen. Oh, ooh, another switch on Giovanni. And it's Koraidon. Oh, all right. Koraidon has come out. Giovanni's fourth Pokemon has shown up here. Now I'm actually curious about this because Brute Bonnet got a defense boost as Incineroar has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep. Sucker Punch. Ooh, doesn't do much. Chi-Yu stays asleep. Oh, I think that was a 3-turn on Chi-Yu. I think that was a 3-turn sleep on Chi-Yu. But Incineroar took its 1 guaranteed turn on that turn there. So it's possible that Incineroar could wake up. And if Incineroar wakes up on this turn, suddenly everything becomes absolute. It literally just changes the whole game potentially if Incineroar manages to wake up here on this turn. I'm not sure. Can Incineroar wake up? That's going to be the real interesting. Can Incineroar wake up here on this turn? Oh, it did. Whoa, it woke up. Gets a helping hand. Gets the helping hand. Is it gonna, what's gonna be? Sucker Punch, and it's gonna knock out Chi. The Chi-Yu is down. Oh, that is unfortunate for Giovanni. He can't use the Chi-Yu, but the Flame Charge. Oh, that's big because it's gonna get the speed raise. Okay, Incineroar's Rocky Helmet. Koraidon's life. Oh, it's Life Orb. Life Orb and Rocky Helmet. That is massive. But then Brute Bonnet comes out here and it activates the Photosynthesis again. Defense on Brute Bonnet, but it can go for like something like, it could go for like Seed Bomb potentially here, because when we look at it here in this situation, Brute Bonnet, it's still around and it's still at that same damage that Fluttermane took it down to. But Brute Bonnet just came back out on the field for Giovanni. It can go for like a Sucker Punch. It can go for a Rage Powder. Koraidon is in a very, very advantageous position here because all it has to do is go into either the Brute Bonnet or the Incineroar, and it'll do big damage. And with Brute Bonnet being a Grass type, it can redirect James's Brute Bonnet here. Oh. Okay, this is a really interesting position that Giovanni is in. This is a very interesting position Giovanni's in. I wonder what he's going to do on this position here. Because again, Koraidon can just go into any target it wants right now, it feels like. It's +1 speed, which means that it's going to be the fastest Pokemon on the field, even if the threat of that Calyrex Shadow Rider is in the back for James. I don't know what he's going to do here. Oh, we're seeing a switch on Brute. We're gonna switch on Brute, and it is a Shadow Rider Calyrex. Okay, it's Shadow Rider Calyrex here. Oh man, what is it gonna? Oh, it went close combat into the Calyrex. Oh, that is a horrible turn for Geo. Oh my God, James Evans called it with the switch. That is an incredible play by James Evans, but at the same time, it's possible that Gio's going for maybe a Spore into that Brute Bonnet slot, or did he go into the Incineroar slot? Okay, oh man, this is interesting right here, guys. This is really interesting. Oh. Where is that Brute Bonnet targeting? That's what we need to know. Where is that Brute Bonnet targeting? Was it the Brute Bonnet on James' side, or was it the Incineroar? Okay, it's Brute Bonnet again for James. Oh, where is it? Where's it gonna go? It's a spore! It's a spore into the Brute Bonnet! Oh, that's a big play for Giovanni there, putting the Brute Bonnet to sleep on James's side. This is a really unfortunate situation here. Because again, Brute Bonnet, and now it's asleep. It has to take a turn, so Giovanni can just attack that Brute Bonnet slot, or he can even go for a Sucker Punch and a Flame Charge into the Calyrex slot here. Oh. I don't know what he's gonna do here. Giovanni, it feels like Gio's got a good situation here. Ooh. Okay. Koraidon terrestrializes. Oh, man. Look at that Terrifier, man. Look at that Terrifier. Okay, Calyrex protects. All right, where did Gio go for? Brute Bonnet stays asleep. It has to take that one guaranteed turn. Close combat. Oh, and it still does enough. It still does enough. It still does enough. All right, and there's a Spore, which is going to go into the Protect, but now Giovanni can, in theory, go for... He could go for a Spore into either slot here. Oh. This is going to be interesting. That Incineroar could come out here. Oh, it's correct. Oh, it's fourth Pokemon. I didn't even realize that he had... Oh, man. It's Koraidon. Oh, man. Gio's in a really unfortunate position here because Koraidon... Oh, man. This is interesting here because Koraidon... On James's side, it can go into like that Brute Bonnet for free. It can go into the Koraidon for free. I mean, even the Calyrex can attack for free, it feels like. Oh, man. Like, when we look at it, again, the Koraidon is at 193. It's at max HP. The Calyrex is at max HP. The Koraidon, it's +1, and it's in the sun, which means that it's getting that 30% boost via the Orichalcum Pulse here. Oh, man. I really don't... I'm trying to think, like, what's a good play to make here? Like, Koraidon could go into the Brute Bonnet, but I would think attacking the Koraidon would actually be safer for James. Just let Koraidon on James's side go after the Koraidon on Gio's side and maybe encore the Brute Bonnet? Like, I mean, that could be an option. I think. I'm trying, like, that's actually a really interesting position here. Oh, okay, let's see here. I'm trying to think here. Like, I'm thinking like going into the Brute Bonnet is the right play to make. Okay, we see Koraidon switch out on Gio's side here, actually. And it's Fluttermane, okay. Okay, the speed raised. Oh, switching out the Fluttermane, or the Calyrex here into Incineroar. A Sucker Punch is gonna fail. And the Collision Course goes into Giovanni's. And it's gonna knock out the Brute on it. Oh man, what a KO there. It's a 2v2. Oh, the Sunlight. Oh, the Sunlight. Oh man. Oh, man. Oh boy, that's actually really incredible here. I mean, you can go. I mean, in this board state here, again, Koraidon can just go into Incineroar kind of freely, I think, because James's Koraidon, by virtue of him Terrasilize and Brute Bonnet, that's a 4-time super effective move on Fluttermane. Oh, that is like the worst possible scenario for Koraidon in this matchup here, is having a fairy type in front of it without the Terastallization. No! Oh! Oh man, I'm trying to think where's James's line? Could he pull this back? I don't know. Is he able to make? I'm trying to think. How can James pull this back here? I'm trying to think. How is James able to pull this back and force a game, or just even win game one? Okay, Incineroar switches out here. All right. Calyrex comes back out here. And it's a Moonblast into the Koraidon. Oh. Oh. Oh, and it was Flame Charge. Oh, man, what a turn by Geo there. Oh, man, what a turn by Geo there. Because all this stuff is Incineroar and Calyrex here. Oh. I think Geo's got this game. I think Geo's got game one here because Koraidon can just go into Incineroar freely. Fluttermane can go into Calyrex freely. Oh. Oh man, that is. This is interesting, guys. I mean, I wish I don't see a way for James to win game one here. Okay, protect here from Calyrex. And it's close combat into Incineroar. All right, Koraidon knocks out Incineroar here. Like the only way that, I mean, I don't even think James can win now because Fluttermane goes for the Moonblast. It's super effective into the Calyrex here. Like, it is. All right, Giovanni's going to win game one here, man. Man, Giovanni's going to win game one. What a crazy battle. It's just that Moonblast knocks it out. All right, wins game one. Oh man, like I'm trying to look back at the board state here. Like honestly, I think the turn with where was it? I think it was, yeah, it was like right here this turn that the Fluttermane going for the Moonblast into the Koraidon and Incineroar having to go down to like that close combat potentially. Not even going for the fake out, even though it really wouldn't have mattered because Koraidon on Geo's side still had that +1 speed. It would have been faster than the Calyrex, and Fluttermane with the Sun, it still would have been the fastest Pokemon on the field. Oh man. I mean, that is top tier board state by Giovanni there. He figured out that the Sun was about to expire. He switches out Koraidon. He gets the Sun back, and his Fluttermane is the fastest Pokemon on the field for the remainder of the game, allowing it to outspeed that Calyrex Shadow Rider and finish off the Incineroar with Koraidon. I mean, hats off to Geo in game one, man. All right, let's get to game two. Also, look at the stage. Look at that. You've got Look at that. You've got it's almost like Mesagoza. Oh, that is so cool. Literally, you've got it's like Mesagoza with the battle court in the middle of the stadium. Oh, that is top tier right there, man. All right, let's see. How's James gonna can James force a game 3 here? Can James go? I'm trying to think how's it gonna start with game 2? All right, it's Flutterman and Shiyu again. That's Incineroar, Brute Bonnet. All right, it's the same leads. All right, this is interesting here because it's the same leads again for the board state here, but Shiyu did nothing in this battle, and I mean Brute Bonnet went under 50% on a neutral Moonblast from the Fluttermane. But yes, the Beads of Ruin from Shiyu probably helped out make it go more than 50% on the Brute Bonnet's health here. And Incineroar just basically stayed around and sponged hits. So I'm trying to I'm trying to think here, I mean, if Brute Bonnet wants to attack, it can, but you're risking the Shiyu in the, on Geo's side, potentially going for a Heat Wave or even an Overheat if it has that move. It could have Overheat or Flamethrower. I'm trying to think about the position here, because again, Incineroar can go for Fake Out, and all right, let's see what happens here. Oh, it's a Sucker Punch. Okay, break. All right, Dark Pulse. Oh, he gets the call there, but Moonblast comes out. And it knocks out Brute Bonnet. All right, Brute Bonnet is down on James's side on the first turn. A knockoff into the Shiyu. I don't know if I agree with that I don't know if I agree with that there, because I mean, yeah, you do damage on Fluttermane, which you didn't do in game 1. I think you could have maybe gone away with knocking out the Fluttermane on this turn, or even maybe a parting shot into the Shiyu, and then you reset so you can maybe get a Fake Out or a knockoff into the Fluttermane, or maybe even a switch out on Shiyu. There are options that James could do here, I think. Okay, Calyrex comes out here. All right, so Calyrex comes out. It's now out on the field. No Choice Scarf on Shiyu means that Calyrex is the fastest Pokemon on the field, unless Sun is active, in which case Fluttermane is the fastest Pokemon on the field. I'm trying to again right now. Astro Barrage kind of seems free, but you have to run the risk of the Dark Pulse from Shiyu. But also, Choice Scarf isn't there anymore. All right, it's Brute Bonnet as the third Pokemon for Geo. All right, Calyrex protects itself. And it's Snarl, because now it can go for the Snarls relatively free. All right, Parting Shot comes out on Incineroar here. Lowers the attack and special attack at Shiyu. It doesn't really matter about the attack stat being dropped, but I like the Parting Shot here, because you lessen the damage of Shiyu, and you can bring out Koraidon actually here. Okay, interesting here. Okay, interesting situation here, because Koraidon on the field for James's side. I mean, Shiyu can can probably go down to a collision course. Brubonic, I don't know if Brubonic can go down to a collision course from max HP with the photosynthesis defense. And Calyrex, it really doesn't want to take a sucker punch from that Brubonic because it'll most likely go down to its Focus Sash, being 4 times super effective. I mean, I think James has to keep his Calyrex around here, but I just don't. I'm trying to think how can he keep Calyrex around here without just bringing out someone like Incineroar. All right. I mean, looking at it again, I mean, Koraidon into the. I think Koraidon has to go into the Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is the biggest threat, and maybe you can get a Sucker Punch read on Brubonnet. Like that. All right, we're seeing a terrestrialization here on James's side. And it's going to be Koraidon Terrestrialize and Terra Fire. All right. Oh, we see a Terra on Geoside too. A Brubonnet, it will be a Terra Water now. So now Collision Course is neutral with the Photosynthesis defense. Astral Barrage comes out. This will be neutral. Oh. Okay, Flame Charge comes out. Into the Chi-Yu. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know about that because the Spore comes out and it's going into the... Oh. I don't know if I agree with putting Calyrex to sleep there. I mean, it makes sense because you can still be faster with Flutter Mane, but Flutter Mane has low HP. So it really comes down to what it's going to be for this next Pokemon on Giovanni's side. Like that's what's going to be interesting here because now that Chi-Yu is off the field, Flutter Mane won't be doing as much damage. And it's going to be Koraidon here. All right, so Koraidon and Koraidon, Brubonnet, and Calyrex Shadow, who is asleep. All right, I mean, I still feel like Brubonnet is the threat you have to get off the field right now. I mean, Calyrex has to take 1 turn of sleep guaranteed here. I'm trying to think here. Calyrex has to take that guaranteed first turn, but then after that, anything goes. Okay, Protect on Koraidon. All right, Calyrex stays asleep here. Is it Flame Charge? No, it's Close Combat. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, that was a really interesting turn there. Man, look at where's Koraidon at here? Where Koraidon go? I mean, the chandelier is there, but where's Koraidon at? Oh my! But I mean, looking at this board state here, I mean, Koraidon on Geo's side, I think Calyrex is the threat. You got to go for like Flame Charge into the Calyrex here, I think. Try to bring it down to Focus Sash, or maybe if you're lucky, you ensure that you outspeed with Koraidon and run the risk of Calyrex staying asleep. I mean, this is a really interesting position here for James, but I think going into the Calyrex for Giovanni is the right play here. I mean, without the Dark type and with the Protoss. All right, here's a Collision Course. Another Koraidon. All right, big damage into Koraidon. Oh, Calyrex stays asleep. There's the flame charge. I like that play from Giovanni there. Brute Bonnet, it goes and puts Koraidon to sleep on James's side. Oh, what a turn for Geo there. I mean, putting both restricted to sleep. I mean, Koraidon on James's side now. Koraidon on James's side now has to guarantee take that turn of sleep. But Calyrex could wake up here, but that Brute Bonnet has the threat of Sucker Punch. Now this is where it gets really interesting on the board state, because if James's Calyrex wakes up here and Brute Bonnet, now this is really interesting here. I don't know if I don't know what James can do here. Okay, Koraidon stays asleep. Calyrex wakes up. Okay, Calyrex wakes up. On its close combat into Koraidon. Wow, that is big damage. Oh man. All right, the sunlight fades. The sunlight fading is really big there. Oh, that is massive. Oh, that is massive here because, I mean, the sun fading, it affects Koraidon on both sides. It affects Fluttermane in the back. Man, if I'm Geo, I want to try to get the sun back up, but even then, Fluttermane is low HP. Koraidon on James' side has that speed boost. I mean, if Brute Bonnet can get the Sucker Punch into Calyrex here, that'd be great, but I feel like the best play for Geo is he has to go for Spore into the Brute Bonnet. I like that. That's got to be his best play here. I feel like Spore is the right play for Geo, but I can understand a Sucker Punch play here. Just trying to make sure that Calyrex is out and you're down to your opponent's last two Pokemon, which is a low HP Koraidon, that Incineroar. Okay, Calyrex returns. All right. All the Unnerve. All Unnerve. Wow, the Unnerve. So Brute Bonnet's now over 50%. Koraidon wakes up and it gets the Protect. And the Sucker Punch, it's gonna fail. And a close combat into the protecting Koraidon. Oh man. This is okay. Okay, wait a second here. So he got the Protect off. He was able to prevent Koraidon from knocking out his own Koraidon. Incineroar on the field. Now he can go for Fake Out into either Pokemon here. And Koraidon could even go for like a Collision Course into the Brute Bonnet, potentially, or just, I mean, that is a play that he has to make sure that Brute Bonnet can go down here to a double up. And also, I'm not even sure which Koraidon was the faster of the two. I think it's Giovanni's Koraidon because of the HP investment. It looks like, I mean, I'm just now noticing this. Geo's Koraidon had barely any HP, and Koraidon on Jane's side has a lot, so I think Geo's actually naturally faster. Like, honestly, the play here, you have to Fake Out and you have to Collision Course that Brute Bonnet. You have to risk it. Yeah, I mean, you have to go into the Brute Bonnet here. This is the turn right here. And Incineroar. Okay, Koraidon protects on Geo's side. And it's fake out into the Brute Bonnet. Oh, but he flame charged. Ah. Ah. Dang, that is unfortunate. All right, I mean, not doing a double up into the Brute Bonnet here. That is what's going to make this interesting. I mean, Brute Bonnet is in a great position here, and if Giovanni can maybe get Koraidon in and out, I mean, sacrificing Fluttermane might... I don't know if that's the play or not. Okay, withdraws Koraidon here. All right, Fluttermane comes back out. Koraidon protects. Oh, and he gets the knockoff into the Koraidon. Slow, it's just the Fluttermane. Fluttermane goes down. Oh, and it's... Oh, instead of going to sleep. All right, Koraidon comes back out for Giovanni here. And the sun coming up, it reactivates the photosynthesis. And it's the Koraidon is really low HP on both sides here. Like, both Koraidons are low HP. Incineroar and Brute Bonnet, they both have over 50% here. Incineroar, I mean, well over 75%. I mean, I think Giovanni has to go into the Incineroar here and risk the Sucker Punch. Okay, Koraidon protects, it fails. Oh, it's Rage Powder. But it's a Flame Charge into the Koraidon on James's side. And he gets the speed boost too. Oh, and Incineroar stays asleep. All right, Calyrex comes out again. Oh, I think Giovanni's got it here. Oh. I think Giovanni's got it here because I can't really... The Sucker Punch is free into the Calyrex here, and Incineroar can't do anything with Koraidon. I mean, Astral Barrage is free, but Sucker Punch is even freer for Giovanni. Okay, Koraidon protects. Oh! Oh! Oh, the Encore! Oh, man, the Encore! Oh. I mean, Koraidon will go down though to the Life Orb. You got to go into the Calyrex here. I mean, you got to take out the Calyrex here. You got to go Calyrex here. Like, Giovanni's only play is he has to go into the Calyrex here. Oh man, that Encore might have forced game 3. Yeah, there's the Rage Powder. And it's close combat. Oh, it won't. Oh man, so Incineroar goes down. Oh, it goes down to the Rocky Helmet. All right, Shadow Rider Calyrex, it can go for the single target Astro Barrage. Oh man. Oh man, this finals is incredible. We're going to game 3. Oh my god. James with the Encore comeback. I didn't even see that play. Man, all I'm thinking about is Sucker Punch. I mean, knocking out the Incineroar there was the right play. But even I really feel like you should have even gone into the Calyrex there. Oh, I think Gio had it there if you would have KO'd the Calyrex. But he decided to go after the Incineroar, instead trying to call a Protect. Wow. My god, these two are playing incredible. This is an incredible finals. I want them to battle forever, man. I want them to battle forever. Huh. Why do worlds only have to be a best of 3? Why do they have to be best of 3? All right, it's Brute Bonnet and Incineroar, and then it's Chiyu Fluttermane again. All right, we got the same leads all 3 games. All right, here. I mean, there's so much positioning here that Giovanni has. He can go for the Moonblast, and we saw the Brute Bonnet goes down to the Moonblast in 1 hit. So this Brute Bonnet doesn't have much special defense here. I mean, Incineroar, you have to go for the knockoff into the Chi-Yu. But I don't know about Brute. I mean, you could risk the Sucker Punch potentially into the Fluttermane, but Gio might have. I mean, the play here, you got to go fake out, or you got to fake out the Chi-Yu here, or maybe even knock off, I think is the play. But I mean, Brute Bonnet's not in a good position unless it terrestrializes, and when there's a 4 times weak Pokemon to a Fluttermane in the back, you kind of want to keep the Terra for that. Oh. Oh man, what is it? What is going to happen in this board state? I mean, we saw the terrestrialization for both sides. It's either been the Brute Bonnet or the Koraidon here. Like I would. Oh. Ooh. So, okay, switching out into Brute Bonnet here. Okay, Fluttermane protects. All right, Incineroar fakes out into the Brute Bonnet. Seems like a safe play. All right, that's a safe turn for Gio there. Make the switch out into Brute Bonnet and protect Fluttermane. I like that play from Gio. I mean, Brute Bonnet's in a good position for Giovanni here because the Fluttermane, it's got good output to both Incineroar and the Brute Bonnet. I mean, I feel like knockoff will go into like maybe like the Brute Bonnet here. I mean, Moonblast is very free against Brute Bonnet right now. Oh, what? Okay, we see a Terra Water. What? Oh, Flutter. What? Oh. Oh, what is? Where's this Fluttermane attacking? Oh, it's Moonblast and a Fluttermane. Oh no. The 1-hit knockout. Knockoff comes. The Citrus Berry comes off. And Incineroar goes to sleep. Oh, man. The Stellar Terra Flutter Mane. Oh. That is a really big play for Giovanni there. Koraidon comes out. All right, the Harsh Sunlight activates Photosynthesis. I mean, Incineroar has to take a turn of sleep here. Incineroar has to stay asleep here. But Koraidon has to Terrasilize here, or else it's going to go down to Moonblast. Oh, man. Stellar Terra Flutter Mane. That is a huge turn by Giovanni there. Huge turn there by Giovanni. I didn't even think about Stellar Terra Flutter. Oh. I mean, if Koraidon Terrasilizes here. Okay, we see a Terrasilization from James here. It's going to be Koraidon Terrasilizing Fire Terra. All right, Terra Fire. Moonblast into Instant, actually. And it's Collision Course into the Brute Bonnet. Will it survive? No, it doesn't. Oh, the crit. And a critical hit. I think the crit mattered. I think the critical hit mattered. But Incineroar has to stay asleep for that one turn. It can wake up on this turn. All right, I mean, but the sun is up for Giovanni here thanks to James. So Flutter Mane is the fastest Pokemon on the field. Oh, it's Chi with the Choice Scarf. All right, the Choice Scarf. Oh, this is massive here. Oh, man, with the sun up, Chi is going to do big damage to anything. Oh, I mean, Koraidon would have to protect her, and Incineroar would have to wake up. Oh, like, I mean, the speed advantage is definitely on Giovanni's side here. I'm trying to think, like, Koraidon could go into the Chi-Yu, maybe risk a Shadow Ball, but the sun being up definitely does not help. All right, I'm curious now. What's gonna happen? Okay, it's Protect on Koraidon. And it's Shadow Ball into the Koraidon. Heat Wave. Okay, goes into Protect. Does it hit? 90%. Oh, it hit! It didn't need the glasses! Oh! Oh no, it stayed asleep! It stayed asleep! Oh. Oh, this is a really unfortunate turn here. And Chi-Yu and Flutter Mane are in such a prime position here. I mean, Koraidon, I mean, you can try to risk it, but again... All right, here's the Shadow Ball, Stellar Terra, and Beads of Ruin. 53. Does it hit? It hits both. No! It hits both! Oh my god! Oh my god, this Flutter Mane, man! Oh my God. What a game, man. The double knockout. Oh. Calyrex is on. Nope, there's the Shadow Ball. Knocks down a Focus Sash. Can Giovanni hit the Heat Wave? It will. Oh my God, Giovanni, man. Oh my God, man. What a set. What a set, man. I don't want that set to end. I don't want that set to end, man. I don't want that set to end. I want him to keep battling. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal.